I believe we're getting stuff ready now. I see that we seem to be live. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. Hello to Splatoon Warrior, Vincent Zonti in the chat, Joshua Pogoer. Hello, Jesus Velasquez. Welcome to another one of our Wonder Trade nights, our live streams here on the channel. As you can see, the Wonder Trade Pokemon this week is going to be the remainder of our Froakie from last week's gym battles. Those of you that did not get the chance to win one from me in battle, you have a chance to get one tonight as we do a whole box full of these protein Froakie. I'll be doing Wonder Trading out. Hello, Genesect. Welcome to the chat as well tonight with our live stream here. So as you know, the routine is going to be, I'm going to say in the chat, I will say go when I'm clicking trade on my screen. So if you guys are doing Wonder Trading as well, feel free to, as soon as you see me say go in the chat, click your trade button as well, confirm yes, and there's a chance we could sync up and trade some of these Pokemon out. And you would Wonder Trade, but you already have one. That is alrighty. That's totally fine. And hello to Loki Games DU, or Do, not sure if that's supposed to be pronounced as the letters or a word, whatever. Loki Games, welcome to our stream tonight. Genesect caught Mewtwo today. There was a Mewtwo EX raid in Pokemon Go today. I didn't get my invite, but I've already got 3 Mewtwo, so I guess I'm not really upset about it. Third ball catch, not bad. Oh, the Greninja that I gave you had 4 max IVs. See, it's hard to get all of them and have all max IVs, but I guarantee I always choose the Froakie that have special attack and speed all together there. So generally they have more than just those 2, but I guarantee that those are the 2 that kind of matter the most for the setup for that Pokemon. But yeah, I try to have as many max IVs as possible on there. Alright, so... Oh no! Joshua got disconnected from the internet and can't trade till tomorrow night? Ah, that is unfortunate. But after today, this will not be the last chance to get one of these Froakie. And I'll explain that after tomorrow's Wi-Fi battle. So, of course, you know the schedule, or if you don't, I'll explain the schedule. It's going to be Wonder Trade tonight till we run out of Froakie in the box. Tomorrow morning, at 9 a.m. Atlantic, I'll be doing another Pokemon Go gifting live stream, sending some gifts out to you folks out there in the chat. And then tomorrow night at 9 p.m., we got some more gym battling to do against my Psychic-themed team. Admittedly, I don't have my team prepared yet, because I don't know how many Psychic types I have available. But much like we did with the Koga gym, in which I didn't use just poison types, I used like ninja kind of things, I'll see what I can do as far as having something related to Sabrina and her Saffron City gym. So we'll see how things go. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to connect onto the internet right now. We're going to get ready to start Wonder Trading out. Now remember, as I say go in the chat, that's when you want to send out your Wonder Trade as well. Don't wait for it to see or show on screen, because there will be a bit of a delay from when I'm clicking the actual game to when that footage feeds through to the internet and you guys are seeing it. So I believe the chat is quicker than that. At least I hope it is. So if that is true, when you see go in the chat, that's the more guaranteed time. I shouldn't say more guaranteed. That's the more likely time you're going to be able to sync up with me as I Wonder Trade out. And Genesect says, in Pokemon TCG, you have occasional connection problems. Well, you're on the right channel for that, let me tell you. You folks that watch my footage and my live streams, even the pre-recorded stuff, you know I've got connection issues as well when it comes to Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, so without any further adieu, let's go into our Wonder Trade option here in the Festival Plaza. So make sure you guys are here in the Festival Plaza as well, connected onto your internet. And we have, boom, look at this, a whole box of protein Froakie. And as Jesus was saying, look at this one. The first one we're sending out has 5 max IVs. The attack set is pretty good. I did a lot of hard work to make sure to breed these up for you. It's really nice. Let's just take a look at the first row, actually. So, okay, that one's not as good. That one's also not as good. But I mean, right there, like, this one is, these Froakie are geared towards more special offense, so having the attack stat, nothing, you know, not focusing on that, that's a good Froakie. That's a good Froakie. These are all pretty good Froakie. That's not so good of a doo-wop, but let's ignore that. Alright, so yeah, they all have those 4 moves you see on the layout. They've all got the Naive Nature, Protein Hidden Ability, which does change the Pokemon's type to whatever type of attack they use. So, for example, if you want to become immune to Electric for your first turn, Mud Sport. Also, when you evolve this into Greninja, check your Heart Scale options. Oh, I didn't give Heart Scales. They're not hard to come by. I will leave it for now, because they are easy to get. I have said before, just go to one of the restaurants in Coney City or Mali City, or go for the biggest item on the menu. If you've beaten the game, if you become the champion, I'm pretty sure the kahuna of the island pays for your meal, gives you your heart scales and theirs, so you got plenty to work with. Alright, it's going to be until next Thursday. Oh, sorry, Joshua says going to get Mewtwo next Thursday, I believe. Well, hopefully the things go well for you in that encounter and that capture. Now, as we start trading stuff out, there's some cool Pokemon Go stuff to talk about as well, so we can talk about that during the chat. But without further ado, let us trade off our first Froakie. Let me get my chat ready to say go. I don't know why I always go for double exclamation points, but why not? It's a big event. Let's go. The first Froakie being traded out. So since I do have a full box this time, I don't have any extra things like Ultra Beasts or Shiny Pokemon to trade out, but I kind of wanted to have it like this anyway. I breed, generally when I'm breeding Pokemon for the prizes, I breed 3 boxes worth of eggs, and then choose the best ones of those 3 boxes to fill one whole box as the prize support. So we see Danny from Ohio in the United States is our first trade partner, and I fill up 3 boxes of eggs, choose the best ones to fill one full box as the prizes, but I keep all the other ones that are really good with the nature, the stats, like, you know, the IVs, and the ability. I put them in a separate box so I can refill our full box of, like, for example, the Koga box we're trading out of. That way I have a full box full of Froakie to trade out. We got us a Mimikyu for our first Wonder Trade. And Joshua, you are 1 for 1 on Mewtwo so far. Awesome stuff. If you haven't seen it, I did do a Mewtwo video on the channel for Pokemon Go, and I took Mewtwo around town with me to take some photos, you know, and pose with it and stuff like that. People were afraid that I was going to lose it, because if you walk too far from the gym, apparently you can get, you know, logged out, timed out, whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to have fun with this. How often am I going to get to see a Mewtwo on my screen? Alright, trading out another one right here. Froakie number 2 of 30. Genesect is going for a Pokewalk soon. I will be doing that myself, maybe, actually. So, as you all know, I have a gym across the street that I own. Right now, Team Mystic is in there. That's fine. I've got my 50 coins for the day. Everyone else can have it during the day. And Mark from California in the United States is our next trade partner. A nice protein Froakie being sent out to Mark. But right now, in the Uptown area, I do have a Pokemon in a gym. He's been in there for at least the 8 hours, 20 minutes, which is the maximum amount of time a Pokemon can be in. You gain 50 coins when they come back to you. We got Mienfoo. And if he makes it past midnight, and I'm going to keep an eye on him, make sure he is fully motivated up. If he makes it past midnight, I've got my 50 coins guaranteed for tomorrow. Everyone else can have that gym across the street all night long. Even Team Valor, who drives around at 2 a.m., taking every single gym in this city. Except my gym. I take it back if I need it. However, yeah, if I have my 50 coins guaranteed for tomorrow, that gym, anyone can take that if they want. Alright, next trade, we got another one of our... I don't know how many females we have, but there's at least 1 female in this batch here, too. So we're going to trade out this one right now. And again, if you guys do happen to get it in the chat, let me know. Also, feel free to tweet this out, share this with a friend, bring them in, see if they can get synced up as well. Because if your friend manages to get one of these Pokemon and you don't happen to, you can then trade with them maybe as well. That could be a little option in the future. And Joshua, you are Mystic yourself, but a Valor at heart. Your sister forced you to join Team Mystic. I see. Well, for me, now, what is it about Valor at heart? Like, what is it about Team Valor that appeals to you? Because some people just choose it based off the color. Especia from New South Wales, Australia is our next trade partner. Froakie heading down under. For me, I was looking at the... like, when you first get to level 5, they let you know what the teams are about. And I had read up on this beforehand. And, oh, we got a Swirlix. I think that's my first Swirlix in the game. For me, it was... I was torn between Team Mystic or Team Instinct. And admittedly, well, before I even knew about what birds they were related to, just the mindset behind each team really appealed to me. I really like the whole... I think Team Instinct is about trusting your gut in battle, and again, you know, trusting your instincts, which is pretty good when you're doing some Wi-Fi battling. You have to, like, really try to get in the opponent's mind and think, what are they going to do, and instinctively react to that. Also, Team Mystic is all about careful planning. So I usually do that. I'll try to plan out movesets ahead of time before the battle and try to appeal to all contingencies and prepare for that. So those two I was kind of torn on. Team Valor, not as much, because I believe their motivation says something about, we're all about the glory of battle and stuff, and I'm like, there's more to Pokemon than just battling, right? So that, to me, seemed a little bit too focused on just the battling. We have AS from Pennsylvania in the United States as our next trade partner. But when it came time to reveal what the legendary birds, or what legendary birds represented each team, I had to go with Zapdos. Zapdos is my favorite of the three, and since I was already considering Team Instinct, boom, I went with Team Instinct. No questions. But Team Mystic was kind of a close second. I hear a lot of people chose Team Mystic because of the three options. It was in the middle, and if people didn't know where to go, instinctively, I guess people, well, instinctively, by default, people will go for the middle option, kind of choose the middle ground. So, for that reason, that might be why Team Mystic has a pretty high player base. Not to say that if you chose Mystic for a particular purpose, that diminishes that or anything, of course. But for some people that weren't sure which team to go with, I guess that might be a way. Alright, Froakie number 5 being traded out. Then after we trade out the 6th one, we'll take a look at what Pokemon we got in return. I really like doing these Wonder Trade sessions because I get some good Pokemon in return. If I get a 5 IV Pokemon, or sometimes even a 6, I save it for future breeding purposes. So, it is good to be able to pass down some pretty beefy IVs. And Valor is more like Ash, believing in the strength to overcome weaknesses and try to win. Actually, that's true, Josh. I haven't thought of that. We have Soft Kitty, Warm Kitty, Little Ball of Fur from Quebec, Canada. Purr. Let's see what we get in exchange for our little Froakie. Of course, they're all named Springer after my Gen 6, almost said Gen 5, my Gen 6 starter. We got us, ooh, another starter Pokemon. Wonder if it's the hidden ability. Now, I believe Intimidate is the entire Litten line's hidden ability. I don't think it changes. Because, yeah, I know Rowlet has long reach just like Decidueye. So this, maybe it's a hidden ability, who knows. I still have a hidden ability Primarina that I got from the Pokemon Bank when they gave the special starters out. I should start breeding them sometime just for the future. Alright, let's trade out one last one from the top row here. And then we'll do a recap on who we have in exchange for all these Pokemon. So, this coming weekend is Pokemon Go Fest down in Chicago, Illinois. I believe Saturday to Sunday is when it's kicking off there. Well, kicking off Saturday, going into Sunday. Or is it just the one day? I don't know. Regardless, though, all over the world, we're going to have a bunch of research tasks to take on. We have Rodrigo from Virginia in the United States, next up, trading partner. And the regions of the world, of course, are going to get 5 million research tasks done. I'm going to be taking care of as many tasks as I possibly can to try to push towards our regional goal. Although I don't think we have a problem. Another starter! Look at that! I really don't think we'll have a problem. The last global challenge that we had, we got those done in like half a day, maybe a day at the most. They give you 2 days to get those goals accomplished, so I think we'll be okay. Now, as I was expecting, if every region gets all of those goals complete, then we're going to get a special Zapdos Day next week. And, of course, chance for it to be shiny, which is pretty cool. It also has the fast move of Thunder Shock, which is a much quicker move than Charge Beam, I'll tell you. Alright, let's do a quick recap on who we have in return. We got a Mimikyu, Jolly Nature, which is not bad. That is special attack down and speed up. We got Splash, Scratch, Astonish, and Copycat. Disguise ability, of course. Pretty good stats. Not bad. That could be a good breeding partner. Next, we have a Regenerator Bashful Mienfoo at level 44 with Force Palm, Drain Punch, Jump Kick, and U-Turn. Kind of basic stats on that one, but that's a pretty decent moveset there. We've got a level 1 Swirlix, female, so I can breed more of these. Jolly Nature with Unburden ability. Oh, I see 4 markings on this. It could be 4 max stats. We got Sticky Web, Belly Drum, Yawn, and Copycat. And indeed, look at those stats. I like it. I'm getting some good Pokemon today. We have a sturdy, mild Magnemite at level 8 with Tackle, Supersonic, Thundershock, and Thunder Wave. Looks like it was basically just caught in the wild, which is totally fine. We next have just a Blaze ability, but that's fine. An Adamant Blaze Litten at level 1 with Scratch, Ember, and Fake Out. More good stats. That's pretty decent stuff. And last but not least, for our first row of Froakie, we got a Speed Boost, hidden ability, female too, Torchic with Adamant Nature, which is pretty good. Attack up, special attack down. Night Slash, Baton Pass, Reversal, and Endure. I am doing amazing on these Wonder Trades today. Hello to Electrified Emolga. Welcome to our live stream tonight. And Joshua, get nothing mostly out of Wonder Trading. Also trying to complete the Pokedex, which you only got 19% left. And if you complete the Pokedex, you get the Shiny Charm, I believe, is it not? That gives you a better chance to find shiny Pokemon. Alright, so let's trade off. Look at this Froakie right here. This Froakie. We're sending it out to the wild. Not wild. We're sending it out to the Wonder Trade. Hopefully someone has a chance to snag this one as I say go in the chat. Once again, as soon as you see go, click your Wonder Trade as well. You might possibly pick up this Pokemon. So the best way to make this work, of course, evolve it up to Greninja and take it to that lady at the top of Mount Lanakila in the Pokemon Center. Bring some heart scales with you. We have Hannah from Tennessee, United States, trading next up. And you can see all the moves it can learn. One of the good moves you could teach it would be spikes. Because if you're quick enough, which these Pokemon are kind of bred to be, you can go for the spikes. They are a ground-type move, so therefore you become ground-type, drop them spikes down. If the opponent went for a Thunderbolt or Volt Switch or something, you are now immune. So you get a free turn to set spikes up, no damage. Which is pretty decent. We got us a Tailo. What's your name? Schwalbini? Schwalbini. Sounds like Houdini. That's kind of neat. I like these different names. And you want that so you also have a shiny Ditto. Now, does breeding with shiny, partner or parents, does that increase the chance of a shiny being bred? I don't think it does from what I remember. But for all I know, it could be. Alright, another one being sent out right now. I feel like I'm spamming my own chat with all these goes, but I think this is the best way. Oh, 1 in 64 chance of both the parents are shiny. Okay. Now, does the shiny charm increase that as well, or is it just for wild encounters? See, I don't know much about the shiny charm. I've never gotten it. Filling the Pokedex has never been a big goal of mine. Alec from Illinois, United States, next up. So, yeah, I've never gotten shiny charms before. It's more about, I just like to train up the Pokemon that I use in my main series and stuff like that, and just go with that. And Katie Sue, welcome to our live stream tonight as we Wonder Trade the remainder of our Froakie from last week's gym battles. We got another Mimikyu. Look at this, Alec mimicking the first Pokemon, or first trainer we had today. You got home for your doctor's appointment. Hopefully things all went well for you. Hopefully it was a good report all around. And starting to watch my live stream. Awesome stuff. If you do have a chance to log into your Festival Plaza and do some Wonder Trading as well, you might have a chance to grab one of these Froakie that we're sending out. So that is the second, I think, from our second row. Let's go for this one here. I want to keep an eye out for when the female gets sent out, because what the thing is, if you have a female Pokemon with the hidden ability, you have an 80% chance, from what I've researched on, I think I saw this on Bulbapedia, you have an 80% chance to pass down the hidden ability to the female's offspring. I don't know why I'm pointing. That's like I'm telling you some sort of flowchart thing. Fizz from Alabama, United States, up next. I'm going to put that down. But yeah, you have an 80% chance to pass down the hidden ability. You also still have a chance, though. Now, before Gen 7, I think, you could only pass the hidden ability from the female. But now, apparently, the males can pass their hidden ability as well. If you breed a male Pokemon with a Ditto, and the male has the hidden ability, you've got a 60% chance that the offspring will have the male's hidden ability. I haven't tested that, but if it's on Bulbapedia, you know it's got to be true. They know their stuff. It might have also been on Cerebi, too, and they know their stuff as well, so I would take their word for it for sure. But they've made breeding so much easier nowadays. Alright, we have Froakie number 4 from row 2, sending out right now. Once again, if you see go in the chat, that's when you want to click yes on your trade screen and get it sent out. And Ninja Duo asking, do I use the Oval Charm? I don't have that. Now, what does that do again? Does that make shiny Pokemon, or does that make eggs more likely to be shiny? Because I know there's a shiny charm, but I forget what the Oval Charm does. Or does that just make eggs hatch quicker, or I don't know. What does the Oval Charm do? Tom from Germany, I believe it said, was our next trade partner. Once again, we have a nice Froakie being sent out there. Hello to Sebastian, PvP. Welcome to our live stream tonight. Wonder trading out a whole box full of Froakie for you all. We got, Amanda Buzz. Nice and dark vulture. They always remind me of the vultures in the desert in Link to the Past. I don't know, well, because they're vultures. Like I said, I don't know why they remind me of vultures. Maybe because they're vultures. Smart professor. And I'll go with your doctor's appointment. Oh, we don't have Mandibuzz yet? You have to go see your doctor in Winnipeg. You're really tired from the trip, but you're still here to watch. If you do need rest, feel free to rest up. You can always check out the rest of the stream later on, but if you are rested enough and you want to stick around and hang out and chat with everybody, watch what's going on, you're welcome to do that as well. Just don't stress yourself out too much. Mandibuzz, the bone vulture Pokemon. It skillfully arranges the bones of its prey to construct its nest. Most of the bones are Cubone. I like Cubone. This thing's messed up, but it looks cool. Anyways, oval charms increase the chance of getting an egg. Helpful for the Masuda method. Okay. I knew it had something to do with the eggs, but I forgot if it was like shiny or better chance of breeding or whatever it does. Alright, we have another Froakie being sent out right about now. I'm hoping one of you guys can get one of these. That's why I want to like eventually build the audience even bigger, so there's a better chance that someone in the chat gets one of these Pokemon as it sends out. Now, as a reminder, as I said, this will not be the last chance to get one of these protein Froakie. I'll announce after the gym battling tomorrow night, the Wi-Fi battles. Oh, we have someone from Anguilla. Enough said. But after the battles tomorrow night, I will explain something I've had sort of cooking up in the back of my head here for a little while. Something, I don't know, I want to say it, but I want to wait, and I want to surprise us. We got us a Roggenrola. Too bad they don't evolve through trading. Actually, I think I got a Boldor through Wonder Trade once, and of course, Trade Evolution, it became Gigalith, which was pretty decent. I like when you get a Trade Evolution Pokemon through Wonder Trade. It's pretty cool, because it's like they're giving you 2 Pokemon into your Pokedex. Yeah, Vincent, you saw that, eh? Yeah, we're not even going to discuss that. Blech. Alright, anyways. One last Pokemon from row number 2. We're just flying through these guys. Alright, boom. Sending out. Of course, the moves I have taught these Pokemon, these Froakie, are not maybe the most effective, but I wanted to give you folks some versatility in what you want to do with these Pokemon. If nothing else, you can breed one of these Pokemon with, you know, another partner and pass these moves down. Go for a different nature if you like, switch the moves up with TMs and move tutors and all that kind of good stuff. But I thought it was kind of cool. What I like to do is get as many egg moves as possible onto the Pokemon so that it gives you folks more options on how you want to work them. We have Kyodance from Rostov, Russia. Sending all the way over to Russia right now. Kind of cool. And Joshua is asking... Oh, wait, sorry. Ninja Do What? You say you can get it by battling someone at Game Freak in the game. No dex requirements. I might have that then. I don't know. I have battled people in Game Freak. I should double check that to be sure. And Joshua's asking, can I breed that Torchic with speed boost for the next Wonder Trading? Well, I've already got the next Wonder Trade figured out. It's going to be the remainder of the prizes from tomorrow night's Psychic type gym battle. But after the Psychic gym in Gen 1, the next gym, of course, is Cinnabar Island, a fire type gym. Would you guys want to see maybe a speed boost Torchic as a prize for Blaine's gym the next time we do a standard Wi-Fi battle session? Let me know what you think. Alright, and Katie Sue's watching for the female Froakie to be in the Wonder Trade. I know there's one, there might be more. But let's take a look what we got in response for this first, or the second line here. We have a Lonely Guts Schwablini Tailo at level 6 with Pet Growl and Focus Energy. Isn't it kind of rude the way they say that attack is no good? Right? It's just like, you could say it a better way, but I get what they're saying, you know. It's not something to focus on. We've got a Lax Disguise Mimikyu, level 1, with Splash, Scratch, Astonish, and Copycat. Mediocre stats at best, so the other one I got was kind of better than that. We have a Sassy Gligar, level 1, with Immunity ability, with Poison Tail, Cross Poison, Agility, and Counter. Those looks like some pretty good egg moves. Those stats look pretty good. I mean, okay, maybe not when you look at these, the blue thing, but not bad. It's almost as if this came from one of the Virtual Console games with 3 max IVs. Next up, we have an Adamant Big Pex. What's that called? Griffeldus? It's from Germany. I like seeing the different names. Mandibuzz with Tailwind, Air Slash, Dark Pulse, and Embargo. Kind of well-rounded in a way there for physical and special offense and defense. Next, we have a Weak Armor Bold Roggenrola at level 11 with Tackle, Harden, Sand Attack, and Headbutt with the maximum defense possible. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we have a... Oh, we get a pretty wing from this thing. A Bold Wingull, level 17 with Hydration ability with Water Pulse... I almost said Wing Gun. Water Pulse, Water Gun, Supersonic, and Wing Attack. Kind of decent there as well, stat-wise. Alright, so let's move on to the next row. This one is a male I wanted to go check and see how many females are there, but I'll keep them kind of surprising. All right, let's get this next one ready to trade out, and good luck again to everybody. Hopefully you can grab one of these. But shiny Zapdos will be kind of cool to encounter in Pokemon Go. I didn't get to encounter a shiny Articuno, so woe is me. But not everyone can get them, and like I said, I'd rather not get one if that means everyone else's is that little bit extra special, because if everyone's guaranteed, it's like, think back to the first, Eric from Quebec, Canada, a fellow Canadian, Think back to the first Incredibles movie. As Syndrome said, when everyone's super, no one will be, because they don't stand out. So if everyone had shiny Articuno, they wouldn't be that special. So that's how I'm justifying my failure to find a shiny. But I would like to get a shiny Zapdos, or failing that, a shiny Moltres, because you know, if we complete all of our our challenges, when the Yokosuka Safari Zone happens over in Japan, then shiny Moltres Day will be a thing as well. Alright, let's do another Wonder Trade. Let's see. This one is male as well. And boom! Off and running it goes. Katie Sue, thank you. I'm glad I make you happy when we do the live streaming. I try to brighten people's days and stuff like that. Give you something to entertain yourself and pass the time and all that. And hopefully get some cool Pokemon out of the, out of the time spent. That's why I like to do this. Doing this is my way to thank you folks for supporting me, letting me do what I like to do, and having fun. We have Jake from Ohio in the United States next up. Sending another Froakie out that way. And Joshua, you missed the event that was celebrating your birthday with your mom and sister, so you didn't get to do the Articuno day? Yeah. Like, I did have the entire day, but I only had technically 5 free passes they give you, plus I had one from the day before, so I only had 6 Articuno to encounter. Didn't get a shiny, but I know some people that went a lot more and still didn't get a shiny. But if you saw my video, one of my friends did, I don't know how many raids, not that many more than I did. She got 3 shiny Articuno. Which is fine. I don't care. It's okay. I'll be happy with that. No, I thought that was amazing. It's like the luck to get those 3 was just so cool. Cool being an ice type, of course. Alright, we have another male. Let's get this one ready to roll. Off it goes. We've got 3 more, so we're halfway through our Wonder Trading, and we're about halfway through the stream too, because I like to try to aim for about an hour or so for these. And so, okay, I don't want to spoil. Oh, wait a minute, we have Super Salad from England in the United Kingdom, and let's see what we get from Super Salad. So I don't want to spoil exactly what the prize Pokemon will be for tomorrow's gym battles. I will just say it is a Gen 1 Pokemon, and I was having the hardest time trying to get the hidden ability female to be able to breed and give hidden abilities for these Pokemon. Not that the hidden ability is really that important for this one in particular, but I still wanted to have it as like a nice special feature. I was trying to find it in the wild in the game, doing the SOS chaining thing. I was trying to find them off the GTS. Wasn't finding the hidden ability anywhere, and I was thinking it's going to take me forever. And then I clued in. I was like, wait, it's Gen 1. I've got Pokemon Yellow Virtual Console. I can go and capture a whole batch of those Pokemon and Poké-transfer them up. And that way, I'm guaranteed the hidden abilities. All I had to do was hope that one of them was female, and as it turned out, I got myself a female with a hidden ability. So all that being said, I've got some kind of cool Pokemon I still have yet to breed up, but another kind of thing where it's going to have a whole bunch of egg moves, hidden ability, maximum stats in 2 particular categories there. And the particular species we'll leave as a bit of a surprise. Oh, this is the female. I didn't check it. It's being sent out. Female Froakie. This one can be bred and have. So Aichi, from 2YH from Aichi, Japan, gets this female Froakie. At least the first one. There might be more. I can't remember. But even if none of y'all out there gets this particular female, even if you get a male, just go catch a Ditto, or better yet, get a Ditto in a virtual console game. If you have one of those, Poké-transfer them up, get 3 max IVs, you can then breed with the male Froakie. 60% chance to pass that hidden ability down as well. So we got a Wingull. For a female hidden ability Froakie, we got a Wingull. A beach Zubat, as someone once called it in a Wonder Trade. But I mean, okay. Alright, so let me just send out one more and I'll get caught up on the chat once again. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. That is right, Ninja Duot. You can't... Basically, if everyone got every rare thing, they wouldn't be rare. And that kind of goes along with my whole thought process. Like, people say, you know, save your game before the encounter. Do a soft reset. Wait for a shiny. I don't do that because if... Like, okay, going all the way back to Gen 1. Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Mewtwo. They were all supposed to be like a one-time encounter. If you knock it out, then they're gone. They don't come back. So people would save their game beforehand and then reset if they didn't get the catch and try again. Doing that takes away the one chance to get it. You have unlimited chances until you catch it if you keep saving and resetting. So in a way, it's a guaranteed catch as long as you have the patience to keep resetting. So I don't like to do that. I prefer the rare encounters and stuff. And like back in Gen 4, I caught Azelf and Mesprit. I didn't catch Uxie. It knocked itself out due to struggle, and I was like, I'm going to accept that. Also with Heatran, when I went after Heatran back in my original playthrough, it struggled itself unconscious as well, and I didn't get that one. And I was like, I'll just accept that. I'll move on and just keep rolling. We have Yeti from